Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 14th, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's minimize this. Let's resize this and see what we see. Maximize this quarterly chart. Thank you, new subscribers and all. What we see here is crossing a yearly R1. We got to close above that. We're getting close to that round number 550, and we're looking really pretty good at this time. I'm looking at this round number. We're at 546.75. Our next round number is 550, and we got a pretty good pushback already. There's nothing else up there to that's significant to show me anything at this time, since we're at all-time highs, but we're looking very good at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, what we see here on this monthly chart is, again, there we go. That's what it was. On this monthly chart, on these quarterly pivots, we hit an R1, and we got a little pushback off of that R1. And let's see if we can actually get above that. That ended up being pretty significant, being close to this 550 number also. So that's what's kind of made, who knows what's happening in there, but that's what I can see. And we are above our 9-10 moving average. Technically, we are in a bull market. We still got our higher lows, and we got our higher highs. So we're definitely still in a pretty good, strong uptrend at this time. But that's a lot of wick on this candle at this time, though. So be careful, be careful, be careful. And let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, see, there we go again. It's still all showing up here on this week, even on this weekly chart now. On this weekly chart, what I'm looking at here is this. We had a resistance 2 level. We hit the resistance 2 level this week. We went above it last week and got pushed back down below it. We still open up here again on a red candle. You open here, you close there. We at one time this candle was actually green when it hit this yellow line, which is a resistance 2 level, and it ended up going to red. It's still at the higher portion of this previous week candle. So again, nothing to be that crazy, that kind of get really super nervous about and all. It's just kind of like taking, you can call it a weekly rest if you want to, but that candle pattern that we're forming up here is a bearish harami at this time. This 2 candle pattern. You'll be looking for a confirmation. My confirmation candle, I need to close down here below this somewhere, and since it's still above this area, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't even expect this thing to be going anywhere. It's just taking a rest at this time, So that's what I see at this time, and that's the way I would look at it. No trade recommendation. It's just what I'm seeing here. But that is a bearish harami at this time. So we got to be careful, be careful, be careful, just based on what we're seeing. Well, let's go ahead and go down to our daily noise and see what we see there. On this daily picture, as you can see here, on this daily picture compared to the other indexes, the Dow was definitely struggling all week long. And last week it had made those all-time highs, and this week it's been trying to make a downward channel. It's been getting lower highs and it's getting some lower lows and all. So again, it started off the week. Let me zoom in there a little bit better. Let me get through this, and let's zoom in here just like this, where you can see what's going on. We struggled. For me, and this is being a very tight market in this tight little range right here. We started out above pivot on this candle right here, and then we got below pivot, below pivot, below pivot, below pivot. This is not good at all. But we stayed, almost. Well, with last week, we stayed inside last week since this thing gapped up. Again, like I say, some people probably got left behind how crazy this thing ran up last week and they're trying to just consolidate or, build their position up here, work their position up here before this thing goes higher, if it's going to go higher. It has a lot of gaps down here that you may think it want to fill, but just don't know what's going to happen here. That's the whole thing here on this daily picture and all. But that's it. That's pretty much all I have at this time. I can see come next week, this thing may open below pivot. So again, we may still have another struggling week and all, and it may come down in there trying to fill some of these gaps that was created the previous week. And that's it. That's all I really have at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you, new subscribers. Like, share. If you have any questions about things, just put it out there. I usually look at that stuff sooner than later, a lot of times. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.